Hey everybody, welcome to Tech with Brett, where I help tech work for you. And today I'm going to show you how to set up the Chromecast Ultra. The Chromecast Ultra is a pretty new device from Google that allows you to connect to 4K TVs that have HDR, as well as you have faster load times because it's a higher end processor, as well as you can plug in an Ethernet cable right into the power cord so you have faster internet on the device itself. Let's get started. Chromecast allows you to connect to many different applications on your phone, and then you can cast that information right to the TV through your wireless network. So you do need a Wi-Fi network to do this, as well as a phone. You can use Android as well as iPhone devices. So on the box we have these pull tabs. So here in the box is the Chromecast Ultra. Magnetizes together right there, so this will plug in via HDMI. We have a setup guide, so we just need to plug in the power and the HDMI, switch to the correct input, and download the app. And here is our power cable that comes with the device, as well as the Ethernet right there, so that we can have faster internet coming into the Chromecast Ultra. So all we need to do is plug in the micro USB into the Chromecast Ultra, plug it into HDMI, and then plug this into the wall. Then we just turn on the TV and put it to the right source. Okay, so now we just need to get the Google Home app and then we can get started. So now that we're connected, we have the Google Home app installed on our phone. If you have a previous device like I do, here it is already telling me that I can set up the new Google Cast device that has been detected. So I'm just going to select that notification. And it's going to take me right in and show that the Chromecast Ultra is available to set up. So here I'm going to select continue. On the screen it's giving me a code to make sure that I am selecting the right Chromecast. There we can see that it is B3Y2, and on the TV it says the same thing, so I'm going to select yes. So here I'm going to name my device, and I'm just going to keep this one Chromecast Ultra. And here you can enable guest mode. Guest mode allows others that don't have access to your Wi-Fi network to connect with a PIN code. We'll just leave that on for now. Here it's saying, do I want it to connect to the Bristow 5G? And I say yes. And it already entered my password from my phone. If you are on an iPhone, you may need to connect to the network, the Chromecast network itself, type in your Wi-Fi information and password to connect. Here it is connecting over on the TV, and it is fetching the update. Okay, now that the Chromecast Ultra has updated and connect to the network, we are now ready to cast. So first thing to note, my TV is a 4K TV. It does not have HDR support, but if you don't have a 4K TV, you can still use the Chromecast Ultra. It will just go down to 1080p. So let's jump into our phone here, and here it wants us to sign in for the best experience. And I'm going to use the same Google account that I use across all my devices. If you have never cast before, let's go into that real quick. So to cast, all we need to do is go to a supported app. So here, today we're going to use this example. So we can go into Google Play Movies. Here it's going to show the cast icon in the top right corner of the screen. I select that. I choose where I want it to cast. So here I'm going to select Chromecast Ultra, and then it is going to send the movie over there.
Where can we go where we can't be found?
You do have volume control right on the phone, and that will control the Chromecast. So here I can pause it and it is going to pause the TV as well. So I go back, and then I'm going to say skip tutorial. So in the Google Home app, it will show you some other videos that you can watch, some movies that have come out, and other applications that you can use with your Chromecast. One of the great things about the Chromecast Ultra, having 4K, there are now a few supported 4K applications like the Google Play Movies, as well as YouTube, and more applications to come. A few of the apps that currently support the 4K is Google Play Movies, Vudu, YouTube, and others. So here, if I go to my applications, I go to Play Movies, I have The Secret Life of Pets, and I can play that by first hitting the cast icon and choosing the Chromecast Ultra, and then I select play. You will have the best experience, of course, with an Ethernet cable plugged in. That will give you the highest resolution, the fastest. So here it does have to stream, and it may take a little bit to fully buffer. A few other things you want to do to get your Chromecast Ultra fully set up is to go back into the Google Home application and go under devices right here in the top right hand corner. Here, if you go through, here you see the Chromecast Ultra, you have volume control here, you have play, pause, all of that. But then if I click on the settings right here in the top, I have background settings. So what this allows me to do is I can turn on my own photos to customize the backdrop. So when the screen is just sitting here, it will play photos that I have selected so that it is a nice background. You can also have weather selected. So here I can turn on the weather. I can also change the speed of the pictures. So I usually like them fast so I can see more pictures more often. And you can also do just art, featured photos, earth and space, and Facebook photos as well. So that's something that you'll want to make sure that you set up. One more thing that you'll want to do here in the Google Home app is go into the settings right here and go to offers. And it scroll down a little bit, and right here you see offers. So one of the great things about owning a Chromecast is you get offers here in the Google Home application. I've received free movie rentals before, as well as 3 months of a free service. So make sure you check out and see if you have any offers available. And there you can see the photo on the background. We have the pin code here for guest mode, as well as over here we have the time, weather, and where this picture comes from. Since the Chromecast is plugged in independently into the wall, when the TV is off, you can actually go to an app that you want to cast from, hit the cast button, you'll see the Chromecast Ultra already there. Once you cast, it will turn on the TV. You can use the Google Home as well to cast different content to the Chromecast device, such as your photos, Netflix, and even music. So make sure you hit the link above to check out some of the cool things that you can do with Google Home. Thank you so much for joining me today to learn all about the Chromecast Ultra. I'm going to leave a link to all the supported applications that you can use for the Chromecast. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll be sure to get back to you and answer those. And for more tech tips, tricks, and tutorials, please subscribe below, and we'll see you guys on the next one.